and we are going to stream it live on Facebook. So if anybody is looking to tag anybody in this video, that is how you can do it. It'll take the recording a couple minutes to upload. So that's how we'll do this for now. But I just wanted to welcome everybody hopping on this evening. And I don't know why Taryn's laughing.
I was gonna say, I think there's something going on with your microphone, and then it stopped, and so I didn't say anything. It just sounded like you were like kind of rubbing up against the microphone. That's all.
Oh, okay. I was like, that is the one thing I hate when people are muted and they're looking right at the camera laughing. You're like, what are they laughing at? Because that's the only person that you're looking at, obviously. Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm super excited. This is going to be our transformation challenge with MyQFit. MyQFit just relaunched in January. Q has been having a fitness program, but we really haven't found anything that's like stuck with us that we've like super loved. And we are so excited to introduce our two brand new coaches. It is Kimball and Stacy Jensen. I got the absolute pleasure of meeting them in Utah when they first joined our family. And I am so excited that we did our first challenge in January. And this is going to be an introduction to our second challenge. The more awesome part is that you are not going to hear me talk. You are going to get to hear from Kimball himself talk. So without further ado, I am going to have him unmute himself and just give us a little background about you and Stacy, where you come from, and why you decided to partner with Q.
Awesome. Well, I'm super excited to be here. I appreciate you guys taking the time to hop on and just kind of listen to what we have going on. So to give you a little bit of background with Stacy and I, unfortunately she can't be here tonight. She's actually traveling. So Stacy and I met in Las Vegas. I lived there for maybe 6 years. I went to school there, played college football, and got my degree in kinesiology while I was there, which is just exercise science. And Stacy was there dancing as a Cirque du Soleil dancer, performer. She danced there for about 10 years. And funny story, me and my roommate at the time, he was the quarterback of the team, we were set up with Stacy from different people in the same week. And so she actually showed up at our apartment one time and said who she was, because she was there to date my roommate, to go on a date with him. And I was like, I got your number this week. That's kind of strange. But we ended up dating. I knew who she was the whole time I lived there, and that's how we first met. And then it wasn't until maybe 4 years later that, we started dating exclusively, and the rest is history. We've been married now for 3 years. We're expecting a little baby girl in June, which we're super excited about. That'll be our first, so we're really looking forward to that. So Stacy and I, we moved back to Utah from Las Vegas. We got married in Utah, and then we lived here for about 3 years. And we were first introduced to Q Sciences back in just the end of last year, actually, in the fall of last year. Stacy and I both had our own gyms. I had it was like a functional strength training facility. There's not a lot of like machines or anything like that. It wasn't very commercially, but it was more a functional strength training, almost looked like a CrossFit gym. And then Stacy still has Sweat Cycle House, which is an indoor cycling studio, kind of a boutique style fitness studio that she owns and operates currently. And we were introduced to Q through actually Stacy's dad, who is the head designer for all of the packaging, all the design and everything for Q Sciences he does. And he's awesome at that. And he approached me about QFit and he told me a little bit about what QFit was and what Q Sciences was doing with QFit at the time. And it's kind of interesting how everything has kind of come to be. And Stacy and I joined, understanding kind of QFit was and how we wanted it to be all inclusive and something that everyone could enjoy and partake of. You know, when we first got on, we started working really hard on developing this platform, which is called the MyQFit platform. And really what it is, it's an app that has a lot of cool different features. And I don't know, Taryn, if you have a video that you'd want to share. Are we going to share any kind of video?
Yeah.
Let's share that video, because it will show you guys, it will show you in the app, and it will also kind of highlight some of the key features that I can go into a little bit more afterwards. That might be the, there we go.
We can't hear your sound, Kala. The video looks cool though, huh? When you go to press share, Kala, just press share sound too. It's at the very bottom. You just have to check a little box. So press stop sharing.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Literally.
You say the same thing.
So funny. Okay, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So that's kind of a sneak peek into the app, and highlighting some of the features there. So this app, I think what really makes it special and different than some other, you know, fitness out there, or just, you know, Googling a program or something, is the community aspect. Just the fact that we're all able to interact with each other on there. You know, not only the community, but the coaches as well. You know, you guys have access to us on that platform. So we have a variety of different workout programs, a variety of different meal plans. We also have some nutrition, like nutrition content, nutrition education, to help people, you know, be able to troubleshoot and know what to do to reach their specific goals. And then access to us coaches, so people can ask us questions anytime. And also you guys are able to interact with each other, which I think is really cool. And it's been super fun to watch since we launched in January. It's been cool to see everyone just sharing what they're doing, supporting each other, encouraging each other, reaching out for help when they need it. I think that's been really awesome to see. And we launched this platform in January with a resolution challenge. It was our first challenge of the year. And the focus of that challenge really was setting our goals and setting resolutions for this new year. And one thing that we really focused on, which I think this is telling of what MyQFit is all about, and just what the platform is all about. One of the things we really focused on was, you know, not only really narrowing down what it is we want, but narrowing down why we want it, and also making a plan on how to get it. So I think it was pretty cool that, and this has definitely been a team effort in developing this thing, but although, you know, there's workout programs, nutrition stuff, it's fitness, but it's really personal development, right? It's helping us, you know, be better as people and work to improve ourselves in all different kinds of ways, right? Not just physically. And I think that's something that was really pointed out to us as well when it came to the different testimonials and the feedback we got from everybody in the challenge that we just had. You know, a lot of it didn't have a lot to do with the physical transformations that did take place. It was more about, you know, the relationships they were able to develop with family members, you know, the time they were able to spend with them doing some of the mini challenges we did. Some people, it was just reconnecting with their bodies and start like beginning to move again after a long time that they hadn't. So it was really cool to be able to see that and just kind of the impact that the app has been able to have. And it's been super motivating for us, moving forward with some of the things that we're working on developing right now. And at any point, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask them. If there's anything you want to know specifically about the app or the challenge or anything like that, please ask, because that's really what I'm here for as well. So that's the platform. One thing I'll touch on as well with this platform is that this is a tool, right? This is a tool for you guys, not just as individuals, but as business owners. So this platform being completely customizable as it is, and you guys having access to Stacy and I, if there was ever anything that you wanted to do specifically for your teams or for your people or whatever with specific products that we have here at Q Sciences, we're able to completely build that out for you and customize that for you. So it's a tool for you to use just as much as it is for us, right? And we have corporate challenges and things throughout the year, but there's no reason we couldn't do customized ones as well. So I think that's something that's important to remember and kind of think about how that can be a good resource for you guys and just what you're doing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So we talked about the program and we talked about the app. Can you touch a little bit about the products? I hear there's some new products in this bundle that we've never seen before. So if you could let everybody know about how amazing these new ones are going to be and what they can do for us and help benefit us this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. So this challenge that we have coming up is the MyQFit Transform Challenge. And with this challenge, we are, the competition really is about transformation. It's about changing our bodies. And with that, I really want to emphasize, and we're going to emphasize it all the way through this thing, is a lot of times with transform challenges, we only think physical or just like rapid weight loss or something like that, right? Which this is not the case. And although some people may want to lose weight as their transformation, other people want to put muscle on their bodies. There's a lot of different ways we can transform, but I truly believe that you can't transform physically if you don't work on transforming mentally, emotionally, internally, right? You can't have one without the other. And so it's important, and that's something we'll really focus on, is just our mindset, right? Our attitude and our discipline and all those different aspects that go into, being successful with our bodies and just in life, really. But with this challenge, we have brand new products that are coming out that we're super excited to announce. And I actually have them. Yeah, we can show the packs here too. I have them with me just so you guys can see the packaging. So this is the Q Ultra Lean, right? This is one of the new products that we have. And this is a very clean whey isolate protein. So it's got 20 grams of protein per serving, and it's a whey protein. So it's a dairy-based protein. And what's great about this kind of protein is that it's very absorbable by the human body, right? It's easy for us to utilize, and it's quick to absorb to help us recover after exercise. And one question we've gotten quite a bit about this protein is it going to make me build a whole bunch of muscle or something? And the answer to that is no. If you take this, it's not just going to make you bulk up, right? It supports muscle growth. It supports muscle maintenance as we lose weight. Because that's one thing that I don't think a lot of people think about is as we lose weight, right? If my goal is to lose weight, I want to lose body fat, right? I don't want to lose my muscle, right? If I still want to have a good body composition as I lose weight, I need to support that muscle and give it a reason to stick around. And I do that through resistance training and supporting it and supplementing it with high quality protein, right? Making sure that I'm getting enough. And that's where this protein comes into play. Because we could just get really skinny, right? And lose all of our muscle and our fat and just be really, really thin. But if we want to have a good shape, be athletic and healthy looking, then it's important to supplement with that, right? And this protein's coming out in our chocolate coconut flavor, which is super popular. Everyone loves that one. I love it. Tastes like an Almond Joy, pretty much. And so that's the Q Ultra Lean. The next one is our Q Ultra Greens. And this is the packaging here. And this is actually a beta version. This is version 1 of the Ultra Greens. One thing that we always do here at Q Sciences is we get the product, we come up with an awesome version of the product and we want everyone to test it. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you do and don't like about it when it comes to flavor or even potentially ingredients. And that's something that, we work directly with the field to make sure that you guys have exactly what you want, which is pretty cool. The cool thing about these greens, this has been something that I know has been in high demand since I've been here, and I love a green supplement. I think a big reason is because there are 23 different ingredients in the greens supplement, and a lot of these ingredients we would never get in our diets, and if we did, we wouldn't get enough, right? It would be just the dosage would be so small, and we'd have to eat so many vegetables that it would be difficult to get that amount of nutrition in a day, right? But with a green supplement, it's very easy. And with the green supplement, I think sometimes we think of detoxing specifically, which this product is great for detoxing, but it does a lot of different things, and it supports a lot of different things in our bodies. So first and foremost would be immunity, right? There's a lot of different ingredients in here that will support red blood cell production, right? Help oxygenate the blood and helps us fight off, sickness or anything a lot more efficiently. And it will help us detox as well. And, in my mind, detoxing and weight loss aren't necessarily the same thing. But when it comes to detoxing, right, our bodies have a thing called the lymphatic system, right? And it's almost like it's almost set up in your body like your blood vessels are, right? But they're different vessels. And what they do is they pull toxins from tissue and from blood and excrete them from your body, right? They get them out of there. And the Ultra Greens has a lot of awesome ingredients that will help fortify your lymphatic system and support it, right? In detoxing your body, which is important. And it's really important that we don't keep putting toxins in our body, right? As we take the greens, we can't be counterproductive with how we're doing that. And that's where these products, a workout program, understanding the kind of nutrition that we need to be getting from our food, all of those things work together to help us get optimum results, right? And that's really the goal. If we're doing things that are counterproductive, then it makes it a little bit harder to get to where we want to go. And that's where, I think QFit comes into play. So with these products, these two brand new ones, we also have the Q Trim, the EQ Meal Replacement Shake, and the Q Sport. And just to touch on those very briefly, right? The Q Trim is a great, it is more of a weight loss supplement. It's a great appetite suppressant and fat burning supplement. And it also helps us regulate our carbohydrate intake. So as we eat carbs, a lot of times if they're simpler carbs, it will spike our blood sugar, right? And this will release insulin into the blood. And there's a time and place for that, but especially in the USA, we do this way too often. We spike our blood sugar. And so the trim is going to help mitigate the rate at which the carbohydrates are absorbed and our blood sugar rising and falling. It won't be such a dramatic peak, okay? So that's the Q Trim. The next one is the EQ protein shake, and this is a vegan protein, and it's a great meal replacement shake. So this shake has a little bit of carbs and a little bit of fat in it, so it's great to replace maybe a snack with, or maybe even a meal, right? If we're trying to kind of control our caloric intake, this is a really great way to go. And the base protein is a pea protein, so it's a plant protein. And one thing that I will say, plant protein is great, and pea protein is great. And one of the reasons that we put biotics inside this EQ meal replacement shake with the pea protein is to help it be more absorbable, right? Our bodies don't absorb pea protein as well as it does whey protein, which is why the Ultra Lean is a great post-workout shake, right? When our muscles, we've torn them down and we're trying to rebuild them back up, it's quicker with a whey. With the pea protein, we have those biotics to help us digest that pea protein. So awesome meal replacement shake. Helps satiate us, so it can help us kill cravings and things that come up, and it also tastes delicious. So in those packs, everyone will have an option to either get the chocolate or the vanilla EQ. The last product in this pack is the Q Sport, and it's in the dragonberry flavor, which is relatively new. And the Sport is actually, it's more of an all natural energy drink, right? And it comes in little packs that we can mix with water or whatever else you want to. But it helps in performance. And I personally think that this is a great supplement to either take if you're, really groggy throughout the day or you hit that 2 p.m. slump. But I think, with what we're doing in this challenge, it's a great thing to take before you exercise. Put that in some water, 16 ounces of water, and start sipping on that thing maybe 30 minutes before you plan to work out, and your workout will be better, right? You're going to have more energy. You'll have better circulation. And that, that energy boost, that mood boost will just have the workout be more effective. Okay. So that's how I would suggest using the sport throughout this challenge. So those are the 5 different products, guys. And this entire pack is priced at $250, and it's 150 PV. And a purchase of one of those packs before the end of this month is what gets you into the Transform Challenge. And so that's like 2 days away, right? Sunday, for me at least, is the 28th. And so that's the very last day to get the pack, to get into the challenge. Once that pack is purchased, we will onboard everybody onto the platform on the 8th of March. That will give you guys time to get your packs shipped to you. And the challenge officially starts on the 15th of March and goes until April 14th. So do you guys have the Transform Challenge trailer? Let's play that puppy real quick.
Yes.
Just to give you guys an idea a little bit of kind of what's coming. And then we'll talk about what we can win. Transform. It's not about hating where you are. It's about remembering who you are.
It's about having the courage to make a change.
It's about committing to the disciplined action required to reveal your true potential.
Now is the time to step into your power.
It starts with you.
It starts within. You deserve to unlock your greatness.
Join us today in the largest MyQFit challenge of the year and watch yourself transform. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. So this challenge, guys, like I said, starts on the 15th of March. And something that's unique about this challenge, it is a transformation-based challenge. And I've been in the fitness game over a decade. I've done transformation challenges before, right? I've hosted them. And one of the biggest issues I think that pops up sometimes is the fact that a lot of times people feel alone, or as they're going through it, maybe 1 or 2 weeks in, if we don't feel like we've changed a lot, right? If we don't see a lot of difference in the mirror, or, the scale hasn't changed a whole bunch, a lot of times people kind of become discouraged, right? They lose hope a little bit and don't feel like they have a chance. And so a lot of times they quit, which I will say, I don't think that's the right mindset, right? Going in. But to help with that, we wanted to partner everybody up. So everyone's going to join this challenge in a partnership, and they'll be able to compete together. And our hope, and I'm confident this will do the trick, is that, by having a partner, you have somebody that you're accountable to. You have somebody that is counting on you to do your part, right? And somebody that you're also counting on doing their part. So there's going to be a team effort in doing this. And I think what that will do as well is it makes every effort, every contribution matter, right? Even if it's not some crazy transformation that you have, it's your transformation together that really makes you eligible for the prize, right? And so, yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that. It's like having the sense of our community that we already talk about all the time, but it's just bringing us closer together, saying, hey, do this with a partner and, push each other through those hard times. That week 3 where you don't want to turn on your video because you know that your butt is getting kicked that day. So I love that. And we actually have 3 amazing testimonials from the first challenge. And I wanted to invite Lena on here. Lena, if you're here, welcome. Hello.
Hey guys. So the last time I shared, a little bit more of the truth came out, and I learned that what I was doing prior to this challenge was affecting my daughter. And so since I learned that, she's going to come on with me today. But I initially joined this challenge last time to try and lose some weight because I'd stalled out. And, I've always, Jesus, again, for the past 20 years, I've limited my calorie intake. And once I would near like 700 calories, I would not allow myself to eat anymore. I was the person that would eat a piece of cheese and say, that'll get me through. And I would lie to my family about what I was eating, and she would watch me look at the labels and count my calories and say, I can't eat that. I can't eat that. I have to go run 5 miles because I ate this. And so, long story short, I joined this challenge to try and lose the weight. I lost about 14 inches. I did not lose weight, but I did learn that I can actually eat food and it's okay. I actually enjoy eating food now. And instead of that 700 calories, I'm now eating at least 1200. And she has not been looking at her calories anymore. So I'm setting a better example for my children as well. And I don't know if y'all saw, but there's a lot of them running around here. So I need to set a better example. And, this challenge just showed me the way I was trying to do it on my own was not healthy. And through this QFit, Kimball and Stacy and the whole team has shown me the healthier way to achieve what I want. And I have to say that Kimball is there. Like, I messaged him earlier today. We're not even in a challenge, and he got back to me right away. So it's completely different than anything I've ever been a part of.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing. Both of you, you're amazing. I'm so glad that you did so good, that both of you were so brave to share that story, and both of you transformed through this journey. That's truly what this is all about, is transforming your entire family. So thank you both so much for sharing. Oh, we have another amazing transformation story, and that is from Miss Sarah. Sarah is a brand new mama of 2. She is breastfeeding, so she is able to see huge transformations even without taking our trim product, because trim can sometimes decrease people's milk production. So she wanted to have as much milk that she could get for her baby. So she opted out of that product. So Sarah, go ahead and tell us about your story.
Oh, okay. I'm glad Lena went first, but now I'm crying already. So, like Calla said, this has been huge for me. And I still think the first challenge should have been called Transform, not the resolutions. But this is, I think, my 3rd or 4th challenge we've done in the past year and a half or so. And I always quit. Sorry, Kimball just shared like the whole mentality of not what I did. And by week 2, I just, would kind of give in. And to have the app and something like that, to just have that encouragement and everything from Kimball, from the groups, was huge. But we have been eating almost, or making almost all our meals at home for a whole month, which is huge because that saved us money on budgeting and not having to eat out. To have the willpower to ignore, and I told someone this, I should have just deleted all the fast food apps, but I was ignoring all the fast food apps, like dollar fries, and it was bad last month, and just ignoring that, not immediately running to that. And then teaching my daughter, I actually have 2 kids. I have a 3, almost 4-year-old, and then the baby. And my 3-year-old's actually been cooking with us and learning how to eat healthier. And she already loves fruits and veggies, but she's learning from me. And then the workouts, the other part of this with the Align, I used to struggle just going upstairs. I had a major knee injury, cartilage damage, inflammation, everything, and was in pain just going upstairs. And I remember the progression of being able to actually complete a workout was huge for me, to not be in pain. And so that was just neat to see that progress. And I actually wasn't going to take my after photos. I told Kimball this too. I grew so much in the challenge. We got more things done. We learned how to create action plans. We had the accountability. We were eating healthier, but I lost like nothing. So I was like, I'm not going to take the after photos, but I did. And then I saw the photos and was like, oh, it works. Okay. Inches count more than pounds at this point. It blew me away and was just so amazing to see. I mean, I've struggled with weight my whole life, and to have something like this was so big. And I think Taryn or someone just said something about the shakes. My daughter asks me every morning now for a shake, for a smoothie. We do the EQ shakes together with our fruits and our veggies, and Kimball taught us how to add those veggies. And I don't know, it was Cal, someone taught us about the cauliflower trick. No idea I could put cauliflower in there. So we're learning, and it's just been so neat to see our family change and continue to change. And we're coming for that prize for the next challenge. So
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I love that you talked about the customizable meal plans, because that's what they do. They customize it to exactly what fits your needs. We have a family of 6, and literally on the top of my app, it says family friendly of 6, and it shows me how to feed my whole entire family, which I absolutely love. We haven't ate out this entire month either. We have been loving all of the meals, so I am super blessed to be a part of this too. I feel like that really hits home, especially with all of us hardworking moms, like with all of our kids. It's just makes it so much easier when everybody wants to eat the same food.
add real fast, Kala, sorry, but those of you who didn't know, I'm also having to do dairy free because of my breastfeeding journey. And it was so neat how Kimball and the Q Fit team, a lot of the meals they put in there, if you need to be vegan or dairy free or vegetarian, they had options like that. So that was huge to have ways to edit even my specific meal plan. So people can do this on whatever level or allergy or whatever they need for their specific needs.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good. And then lastly is one of our Q Fit Resolution Challenge winners, Miss Cindy Fleming, which everybody, round of applause to Cindy. I'm so excited to hear her story being shared again. Every time she says it, I pick something up
Thank
that
you.
I love. Yes, so welcome. Take it away.
Okay, you guys. This is the 4th challenge that I have participated in. I was successful in the first 3. I lost quite a bit of weight, 86 pounds. I lost 6 pounds in this challenge, but the transformation in my body was amazing. I noticed a difference within 2 weeks. These workouts, I'm not going to lie, they kicked my rear end. But I pushed through them. The app is phenomenal. The personal direction, the meal plans, any questions I had, I reached out. I got an answer right away. I asked for alternatives because, gee, I don't know if you know it, I'm just a little bit older than some of you girls on here. But I feel so good. I had a personal trainer that I didn't even get close to these results, and the cost was 4 times the amount. And I am so pumped to get in that next challenge, because this time I want the spa trip, just so you know.
That's exactly what we're going to lead into, what our prize is going to be, right? Because everybody wants to know what they're going to get out of this. Obviously not a mental and spiritual and physical change, but they also want some goodies, right? So we are going to play a video for you, and it's going to reveal what your prize is going to be. Okay, so who does not want to win that trip, right? Even my son was over here like, wow, whoa, I want to go there, right?
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say so the last challenge we gave away over 20 grand in cash prizes. And this time we wanted to go bigger and better. And this being one of the biggest challenges of the entire year, we wanted to make sure that the prize matched that, right? Was up to par with just the size of the challenge. And, we went and found the biggest place we could find in Snow Canyon, Utah. And Red Rocks, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. The house is enormous. And what we're going to do is the top 5 partnerships, not just the top person, the top 5 partnerships. We're gonna fly you out here and have an all expenses paid, all inclusive, just awesome vacation. It'll be full of just fun, fitness, food. We'll have an on-site chef. There's a theater room, a private pool, private hot tub. It's just going to be a party for the whole time. We'll be there for 3 nights, and I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
heck yes, 10 people. I don't know if you guys heard that, but 10 people here in the US can win. We are doing an international challenge. Is that correct? And people overseas can also win.
Yes. So obviously, because of travel restrictions, those kinds of things, hopefully that doesn't last too much longer so that when we do this again, everybody can come. But internationally, we will have, it's going to be the exact same challenge, right? But it's going to start 1 week later, and they will have cash prizes. So the top partnership will get $3,000, and then it will go down from there.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Thank you so much. I feel like we covered mostly everything. There was a couple questions in the chat. People were asking about the app. The app is free, correct, for the whole month of the challenge when you purchase your products. So you get those 5 amazing products. You get Kimball and Stacy at your fingertips. You get the app for free. You get your workouts. You get your meals. You get your accountability. You get your buddy, and you get your trip to Utah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your time and just educating everybody a little bit about Q and My Q Fit and just what you guys are bringing to the table. We really appreciate both of you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say we are extremely grateful for all of you who participated in the challenge and who have been on the app and who we were able to meet at Velocity. And we look forward to meeting everybody else who jumps into the challenge. And we truly feel, since we've joined Q Sciences, that this has just been such a blessing, but also, our family has expanded, right? And I'm really looking forward to everything that we've got to come in the future. There's a lot of stuff in the works, and this challenge is going to be a blast. So can't wait to see you guys there.
Awesome. We can't wait to see you either. Thank you so much. And we all hope that you have a wonderful night, everybody.
Thanks, guys.